And now, do we have any comments from the audience, any questions maybe to our participants? Any final remarks maybe from the panelists? Yes, sure.
Thank you very much. I will address in English. I thought that I would stay silent during the debate, but since you opened some discussion regarding the substance, which is very relevant and important, I would like to share some opinion. First of all, I would like to thank you all for being here. Thank you to my colleague, Professor Ivan, for inviting me. I'm really glad that I can participate here. My name is Lazar Tripkov. I work as a professor of graphic design. I have been dealing with virtual reality since COVID times. My idea of the virtual immersiveness and cultural heritage in virtual reality and virtual world is my challenge in order to better understand the civic duties, obligations, or maybe challenges facing societies on a huge scale. How I understand the last guest in the segment of lowering down the discourse that is very relevant into understanding of the substance of the people. This is something that is very important, and thank you for bringing that here. I wrote some notes here in order to be more specific on my topic, because usually we talk a lot about symbolism, forgetting about the substance. This is something that is very important, because this is creating peripheral cultures in our environment and understanding of that, and usually that leads to recycling of ideas, which happens a lot in our concept of understanding art. Because art in today's world is not just an idea of beautifulness of seeing the image, but also understanding or leaving some remarks or thoughts regarding what it can lead to, or what it can create, or the way how it can shape the societies, or even future generations that we somehow forgot. And in that segment, I think that the cultural diplomacy can act as a soft power by maneuvering the ideas of polishing national images. This is something that I try to learn more into the virtual environments in order to see how it transfers the digital subject as a human in the new ideas of the perception, because this can not only create critical appearances, but also can decolonize our idea about the future in the world. So this is just my comment. I don't have any questions, but I really would like to hear your opinion regarding the technology involvement into the shaping of the culture, especially that we no longer require to be present in that new art technological advancements. We need only to be avatars without personal identities or without national identity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Tripkov. Any comments? Yeah, this raises a completely new debate that we might engage into.
Did you invite him to the lunch? Because maybe we can discuss during the lunch.
Perfect. Now we're going to extend the invitation for the lunch. Okay. So, yeah, sure, Peng. Yeah.
Yeah, so actually I used to in New York. I did some. Have you heard about non-fungible token, the NFT? Like it's related to digitalized, because right now I think UNESCO is promoting digitalized cultural heritage. And the one problem is that because this kind of thing is more for non-profit, it's kind of government support or like international organization support. But maybe you could search Refik Anadol. It's one of the most prominent digital artists from Istanbul. Now he's living in Los Angeles. So this guy is like from a financial side to like his one like digital art could sell over $1 million. But actually this guy, he hired some engineers from MIT, the Massachusetts, like that. Yes, I think you guys all know MIT. So he collaborated with the lab of this MIT, and then he used data to visualize things. You could maybe search Boston wind or something. So this guy collects all the data. And also he was collaborating with the modern MoMA, the Modern Art Museum in New York. So I also went there and I talked with him and his team. So this guy has a whole engineering team from MIT. And he's good at not only just like digitalize the art, visualize the data. It's not only just the beauty of the thing, it's also he's good at marketing. So that's why his digital art could sell over $1 million for easily. And it's not only just because of money, it's also like he was be able to use this to raise awareness, because I feel like the cultural heritage, we definitely have struggled with engaging young audiences. Like young people, I don't know, maybe, I don't know in Macedonia, but I realized like in New York and in like China, they are they want to express themselves, and they also want to get innovative things, and they also need like financial incentives. So this guy was able to like use technology to digitalize, actually it's not directly, because this guy collected data from MoMA archive for let the engineering team to visualize of data, use athletics like algorithm software or something. And he also collaborated with prominent artists from also from Turkey, called Fazıl Say. He's not only a pianist, he's also a composer. So he was using, he project of this kind of visual effects, very beautiful, like in an immersive and interactive way. So this might be an example of how we could make sustainable, impactful, and also engaging. So this guy, because her art is not just 2D, it's 3D. So when you go to his exhibition, you not only be able to learn about the culture, about the heritage, you also can immerse yourself and have a peaceful mind, at his immersive exhibition. And he also collaborated with the artists from the musicians. So he was able to incentivize your eyes, your hearing, and not smell, but it's kind of a new innovative way. This kind of technology could help artists, help cultural heritage production. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So thank you so much for, Tasmina, one more comment?
Just one point.
Sure.
Thank you. Just about local level, whether it's diplomacy or politics, I think people underappreciate the need for engagement with people at the lowest possible level in local government, because that's where many decisions are made that most immediately impact on people's lives. So I really welcome your comments on that, and that translates from an art perspective to, if ever any of you have the opportunity to visit Glasgow, there's great art that's depicted on the walls in the form of murals in communities, and it depicts some of the history of communities that live there, and actually where people may be divided amongst other issues, they can be united amongst what the pictorial exhibition is that they can see on the side of buildings. So I just, sometimes when we're talking at international level, we forget that actually, how are the people who really need to hear us, how are they hearing us? So the importance of local engagement, local art, local democracy is very important. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tasmina. So thank you so much for being here. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Mark Donfried, the director of the Institute of Cultural Diplomacy, for organizing this event together with us. We started these few days with the Ministry of Culture, with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, discussing the challenges of sustainability. We continued with some session in the Parliament regarding the challenges of democracy. This morning we discussed the role of small states, and now we are finalizing with the role of culture. So thank you so much for your contribution to all the panelists, and I would like to extend invitation just for the participants of the forum for a short exploration of the wonderful museum here before we continue with the program. So thank you so much for being here.